This video tutorial is another in my series on common error messages in Excel and how to fix them. The one we're going to be discussing today is the value error, hashtag value error, and I've just got a few common examples here of how this occurs and how to fix it. So the first one we've got is if you have a space in your number. So here I've got the sales figures for certain salespeople, and here is their commission, 10% of the sales, and then here's the net sales, which is that figure minus that figure. So that's the data we're talking about. So if we go to our first example as to why we've got a hashtag error, we've got this figure minus this figure, so everything looks fine, but we've got the hashtag error, and the reason for the error here is because we've got a space. And if I go into that, there's a space between the decimal point and number 5. So if I just get rid of that space, press enter, there we go. Now we've corrected that. Now I just wanted to show you something else about spaces. If I went into this cell here and I deliberately put in some spaces, you wouldn't necessarily see them. And then if I changed the formula slightly and said, okay, we're going to add D4 as well to this formula, so we go plus D4, enter. Now we're back to the value error, and the reason for that is that D4 has got some hidden spaces in it. So if I want to fix that, I've got to get rid of those hidden spaces. So I go there and backspace until I don't have any more spaces. Then I press enter, and that corrects the problem. So spaces can be a bit of a problem even if you can't see them. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Here, this one is a syntax error in the formula. Here I mistakenly typed a comma instead of the minus sign. So if I just correct that and put the minus sign in, press enter, here we go, we've corrected that one. Now this one, Excel doesn't like text in a numerical formula, so quite understandably. So this one here, this person didn't reach target, which is 150, so they didn't get any commission. So I've put NA there, but because of the text in the formula, if you look at the formula, it's B6 minus C6, and C6 has got text in it, so that's not going to work. So what we have to do is click on there, get rid of the text and put in a 0 or something like that, and then that corrects it. Now moving on to the next one. This one is a formatting error. Because I'm using currency in this one, and if you look up here, it's formatted for currency, but I've used the wrong symbol for currency. That AUD stands for Australian dollar, which is a legitimate version of the currency, but Excel doesn't understand that. So if we just get rid of that and then press enter, and you'll notice that Excel automatically, if you've formatted it for currency, Excel will automatically put in the dollar sign and perhaps give you 2 decimal places. To our next example. Now this one is a bit tricky. If you're referencing another cell, for instance here, this cell is referencing E15, which is this cell here. So whatever's in this cell is going to be added to whatever is in this cell, and that can cause problems if the cell you're referencing from has got some incorrect data or space or something like that. Here I've typed in a full stop in this cell and it's there, and it's not very obvious, but that can throw you out. So if I just took that cell and I got rid of the full stop, there it is, it's corrected it. So because it was referencing that, but there's nothing in that cell now, so it doesn't matter, it's just adding 0 to 18, so that works out fine. So just be careful if you're referencing another cell, the formatting of that, or if there's something in there like a space or a full stop or something. Now in this final example I've got for you is, again, there's text involved in the formula, and Excel doesn't like that. It doesn't look like there's text involved because we've got 230 minus 23 should give us an answer. But if we look carefully at this one, I've deliberately put in an O instead of a 0. So I'll just type a 0 in there so you can see what it looks like. You can see they're slightly different, but if you're choosing a text, try and choose one that's got letters and numerals that are very different. So all I have to do here is just correct that. I'll get rid of the O, replace it with a 0, press enter, and that's corrected it. Another one that can be confused is the 1. I'll take that 1 out, I'll just put a capital I in. So for all intents and purposes, that looks like 180, but in fact it's I80, so be careful of that one as well. So I'll just get rid of that again, place it with the 1, and we should be up and running. So there we go. Those are a few of the common problems you can hit that gives you a value error in Excel and how to fix. Now if you found this useful, please like and share this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And if you have any comments or questions, we'd love to hear from you. Just scroll right down to the bottom and you'll find the comment section there. Thank you very much for watching.